here on the best show in WFMU. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom.
Yes.
Dave from Knoxville.
Hey, Dave from Knoxville. I got to say, the first call I take, right?
Yeah.
First call I take, I get that moment where it's like, FMU, you're on the air. And it's like 1 second of me just expecting to hear, hello, Tom.
I'm sorry I cut in front of Spike. I'd like to apologize for that.
Don't you apologize. Don't you apologize.
Well, I may need to apologize to you after I ask you the favor I need to ask.
Oh, what's the favor, Dave from Knoxville?
I'm one of the podcast group. You know, normally I can't listen to you live because I'm a family man. I'm getting my kids to bed.
Yeah?
Family went out of town to the beach. Their fall break. I'm stuck here alone. I'm all excited.
When the cat's away, the mouse will play, right?
I'm planning my week around listening to the best show live.
You're walking around in your undershirt, right?
Well, I'm not home yet. I've had a flat, Tom.
You got a flat?
I've had a flat on the way from my office to home. My whole evening was built around listening to the best show live with the group.
How far from home are you?
25 miles.
Are you waiting to get the tire fixed by AAA?
I'm actually going to fix it myself. We do things different down here, Tom.
Well, look, I can fix a it's a flat tire also, but if I paid for it, and some dude will come in 15 minutes and do it while I sit in the car reading a magazine or a comic book, I'm going to do it.
Perfect.
I'll sit in the car. You think I drove home about a year and a half ago. It was pouring rain. Right alongside the Anheuser-Busch brewery. Think I want to get out of my car. It's pouring rain. I'm in front of a brewery. It's dark out. I had the plan because I had gotten a new car. It was my new Aston Martin. It was still covered.
Wow.
I called. The Aston Martin company came out, popped the spare off the back, the hood, and not off the hood, off the trunk. There's like a mounted spare. They replaced that, put it on. Then I just drove off, and I read an Iron Man comic book in the car while he did it.
Wow. Well, that kind of blows my favor all to pieces, Tom.
What was the favor? You want to use my AAA membership?
No, I was going to ask you if you would hold off on doing anything interesting on the show until I could get home.
Don't worry.
That story was fascinating.
I must have psychically picked up on your request because I've started on that. I have nothing interesting will start for a long time tonight.
That's great.
Don't worry.
I'll try to call your screener and let him know I'm home, and then you can ratchet it up.
First of all, he's not a screener. He's an associate producer, and his name is Mike.
I'll try to call Mike.
Thank you. Treat him like a human being.
Absolutely.
Screener. Makes him sound like he scrubs screen doors. Like he's scrubbing flies off of screen doors. At the back of the Chinese restaurant.
Stand corrected. I hold Mike in the highest esteem now.
He does that for fun. Well, don't worry, Dave. You get your tire fixed and you get home safe.
Thank you, sir.
Have
a great night.
You have a great night.
I plan to.
Oh,
thanks. Bye.
I like this. What is like the Tony Robbins of Knoxville. Joe Positive. Just so you know, Dave, that call. How long was that call? 3 minutes? Made his point, said what he wanted, checked out. New regime at the best show. I'm sick of all this snoozatorium that's been going down lately. It's been like I'm calling a Day of the Dead or something. Some of these callers. You call up. You have a point when you call up. You splash some cold water on your face before you call up. You wake up. If you're tired, you're tired. No shame in being tired. But you know what? It doesn't mean you have to call a radio show even though you're tired. You have a point. You make the point. We talk and we have a good old time. And then you say, good night. And that goes for all the regulars. You're all on probation. Everyone's on probation. I'm on probation. If I'm boring, let me know. Well, actually, don't let me know. Please, that'll hurt my feelings. But, just so you know, Spike calls up. If he's boring, he's gone. He's gone now. Everyone. You're all on probation. Petey, he calls up. Hey, Tom, what's going on? Click. Get off my phone. You're gone. Fast-moving show now. Show's going to move like Mad Money now. That Jim Cramer has influenced the show on another level. We're setting that tone now. I'm not going to throw chairs around, and there's no one in a bull costume in the studio right now. But we will be making things move faster on the Bet Show. No more snoozes. You hear that? Fall asleep? Go fall asleep. Let us be like a little lullaby in the background. Doesn't mean you have to start singing along with the lullaby. FMU, you're on the air.
I agree with you, Thomas.
Oh. Is this Spike?
That's right.
What's going on tonight, Spike?
Well, I'll make it short and sweet for a change.
Yeah, for a change.
You know, I'm playing The Sims 2, and I saw your name somewhere on the website.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, that's news to me.
You know.
My name is on the Sims 2 website?
Yeah, I think somebody, built a house or created a person, Sims, using your name.
Somebody's living my life on the Sims?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the person who, because we all have code names on The Sims. We don't use it,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even use Spike.
Oh. So those people think they're talking to like some, what is your character like on The Sims?
Well, I create different characters,
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a fun game to play.
Tell us about your favorite character to play on The Sims, Spike.
Lily Light.
Lily Light. And who is Lily Light?
Well, I created this character named Lily Light, and she's supposed to be a former TV evangelist.
Okay.
And, she interacts with the other, Sims in the neighborhood and so on.
So does she preach to the other people in the neighborhood?
Occasionally. Not every day.
Wow. So you're actually you are actually somehow, not only are you boring, you've actually created boring characters. There's you've got like even your fantasy stuff is boring.
No.
The Sims.
No, I even have somebody who worships you.
Really?
Yeah.
That poor digital person.
Worships you, worships Lynn Samuels, worships Howard Stern, worships everybody.
So when you interact with people on The Sims, are you going online and kind of talking to other people, like living your life in a little Sims community?
Something like that, yes.
And
not the dungeon stuff, but normal, routine, mundane, everyday things.
And who are some of your friends on the Sims? Like, have you ever met the people behind the characters?
No, not yet anyway.
Are you planning to?
Maybe someday. Not right now. Maybe someday in the future.
I rue the day that those people. Yeah, let's meet up. Let's meet over at the. Let's meet at the Au Bon Pain in Midtown. I'll be wearing a red jacket, and you'll be like, I'll be wearing a green jacket. All of a sudden, you'll walk in and you'll see some kind of red jacket bursting out of the emergency exit.
I don't know how that would go, but I don't know.
Oh, go kind of like I just said it would go. Sorry, Spike.
Well,
Get off my phone. Fast moving now. Fast moving. FMU, you're on the air.
Oh, yeah, I was calling for an explanation from last week's show.
An explanation of what?
How you could possibly take the world's greatest drummer of all time and have him play drums live for you over a telephone, and then go back to that ridiculous band that you were hanging out with. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Well, what is your name, caller?
Richie Carmichael.
Richie Carmichael.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, Richie Carmichael. Well, you know, first of all, the guy who called up and played the drum solo hung up. What was I supposed to do, chase him down?
He hung up?
Yes.
Why did he hang up? It's the greatest drum solo I've ever heard in my entire life.
I have no idea why he hung up. So you're saying maybe I should have hung up on him?
No.
Oh, that never gets old. I just love... What does that please me on some very basic level? What's that? It's power. It is power.